Your little Mac M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. Your little Mac M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. You got that iPhone 15. I got that phone to nothing. Think you're cool with iOS 18. Android had those features back in 2018. Your little Mac M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. You got that iPhone 15. I got that phone to nothing.
Yeah. Woo.
I just need my space right now.
Fresh off the G5 jet, I'm on my way to a brand new kit.
Welcome back, everybody. eSIM Studios Podcast Livestream, episode number 174. I want to thank everybody for joining us here today, this Friday afternoon, August the 9th, 2024. Hope everybody's having a good Friday and getting ready for a fun and hopefully eventful weekend, hopefully safe weekend. Always a good mixture, a good balance of fun and safety. I know when I was younger, that balance was way off. I was having way too much fun and little bit of safety. So now, more safety, less fun. But hey, that's a part of being a parent. That's a part of being a responsible adult and trying to balance work-life ratio, right? Instead of fun and play when you younger and have little to no responsibilities. So it's all good. I try to enjoy. Life is pretty enjoyable. So I am doing what I want to do. So trust me, it could always be a lot worse. Maybe I'll do a podcast on my history, my past, which may or may not be a good thing, but no, nothing too bad, right? I'm not a criminal or none of that stuff. Just interesting kind of path as I find myself sitting here before y'all. But enough of that. Maybe we'll do that at a later time. We got some interesting news here. I'm going to make it quick, maybe 30-minute podcast. I got to jump on my Chiefs Studios, NFL Studios. I have to jump on my other YouTube channels for an NFL recording. So if you would like to, if you're interested in NFL and football, I encourage you to follow my other YouTube channels that I have. They should be in the link. Let me see. I mean, in the description. Let me see here. Are they? It's Chiefs Studios and NFL Studios. Let's see. Do we got them? Chief Studios YouTube channel. And then I'm going to do NFL Studios YouTube channel. Right? What is it at? At NFL is it? Shame on me. Should have had this ready. Oh, but it's all good. We're getting geared up, getting ready to go. And I'm about to record. At NFL Studios YT for YouTube. At NFL Studio. Here, I'm going to copy and paste it in the description. There you go. So it's in the description. So if you're interested in NFL, if you're interested in the Chiefs, come talk some football with us. I'm about to jump on there here shortly. Put that link in the description box below, towards the bottom, but it's there. All right. So we have a couple of good topics. I got some good Samsung news here. And I think we have a Pixel update on the pre-orders. But let's run down. Let's see here. Let's run down what we got. Let me close out these programs. Let's go ahead and run down. Check this out. So I want everybody got a new website. So if you go to apologize, I'm pulling this out. I know this is bad for the audio version, but I apologize. Okay, let's go. I'm done being distracted. So let's do this. Check this out. Let's get these stories. New site. Go to techlink.news. Boom. What do you know? Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, right? Big leaks, big step forward. I traditionally have not been a fan of the FE models. Now, that's not all Samsung FE products. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the FE version is of Samsung products, it stands for Fan Edition. So what Samsung does, it's pretty neat. It's a pretty good idea, honestly. What they do is they take their flagship models, right? Whether it be earbuds, whether it be a phone, whether it be a tablet. What they do is they make a fan edition of that flagship model. Now, it is cheaper in price. And how they do that is they put the very best in fan favorite components from that said device, and they put it in a device that they call the FE. So it doesn't have every single feature that the flagship device has, but it's got all of the main components, and that's why it's called the Fan Edition, the FE, and that's how they keep the price down. Give me just a second. Okay, so the Fan Edition. So the S24, as I mentioned, I traditionally have not been a fan of the FE model, and here's why. And I've had, now look, not all FE models. I love some of the other models. So check this out. The earbuds that I use on a daily basis, every day, Galaxy Buds FE. They're the very best earbuds, Bluetooth earbuds, in my opinion. Now, I may be biased, but I've tried a lot of them. The Samsung earbuds, especially if you use a Samsung phone, tablet, laptop, computer, it pairs up perfectly. The Buds FE, they're the very best earbuds, Bluetooth earbuds, for the price and what you're getting feature-wise. So I love the FE earbuds. Not a fan of the phones. It looks like with this leak, the tide is going to turn. So the reason why I have not, and I've had, actually, you know what? I think I might have one. Hang on. I don't. I thought I had the FE. Wait. I don't. It's the Plus. So I've had these FE versions of the phones in the past. I think I had the S22 FE. I think I had, no, it was the S21 FE, S22 FE, and I think I had the S23 FE. Did not like any of them because they only came with 6 gigs of RAM. Now I know they did have virtual RAM where you can RAM expansion, you can add RAM from your storage. However, that device is only 128 gigs base model. So it took away from that, which was too small anyways to begin with. And second of all, it was sluggish. It was choppy. It did not have a good operating system experience on, and that was on all 3 of the FE phones. Used them for a month. I was like, screw this. I'm getting rid of this. I can't deal with choppiness. I can't deal with stuttering. I can't deal with operating systems that are not fast and fluid. When I get in the mode, I'm flying around. I'm flying around from this app to that app, copying, pasting, entering information. Just doing all sorts. I got 30 apps open in the background. I'm flying, right? FEs could not handle what I do in the past. It looks like that might change, right? So this one might be a decent device to get. So this leak says the S24 FE will reportedly feature a 6.7-inch display and a bigger battery than the S23 FE. The phone could launch with an upgraded chipset, but the camera setup might still remain the same. Does it mean remain the same from the previous FE, or keep the same setup that the S24 has, S24 Plus? Now this is different because the traditional the FEs like the S22 FE, S23 FE had a 6.55-inch display. So it fit, if you're looking at where it fits in the lineup for the Samsung devices, traditionally it would never be the same size as one of the other devices. But what I think they're doing, this phone is such a badass phone, the S24 Plus. Such a badass phone. They finally maxed it out on all the specs. I think it'll be a same iteration of this. Maybe instead of 12 gigs. Actually, you know what? Let's jump into it. So we got specs here. Let's see. But the size is an interesting factor. They are making it the same size as one of their flagship devices. So here we go. 6.7-inch display, larger screen, better viewing experience. Renders of the device showcase a sleek design typical of a Samsung flagship lineup. It's going to look just like this, guys. It's going to look just like this. Just like this. They're not going to change it up, right? Now, the FE, S24 FE, will use the same exact main camera as the S24, S23, and S23 FE. Its main sensor boasts a 50 megapixel resolution with a 1 human pixels. While this camera setup isn't surprising due to Samsung's recycling practices, it ensures consistency across their lineup. Basically, it'll be like this, but look, as I mentioned, the Fan Edition, it brings everything that people love about a specific device as far as features, but they do have to cut corners. It is a cheaper device, brand new. So that's one of the areas that they will downgrade it. So it won't be exactly the same as this. It'll look the same. It'll have maybe a step down in these specs, right? Because that camera that they're going to put in here is a step down from the cameras that you do get in this S24 Plus processor. That's going to be my we're going to have to wait and see. So the FE is expected to launch late this fall. So probably October, somewhere around there. I'm thinking they're going to drop it with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 series, and we will get to that shortly. It might appear in early 2025. We just don't know. So it might not, right? Because the tablets are about ready to launch. So the more that I think about it now on the fly, it probably won't launch alongside the new tablets. But here's going to be key. Is it going to launch with the Exynos 2400 or the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3? If you scroll YouTube and you search for Exynos 2400 review, CPU review, that's Samsung's own CPU. They've gotten a lot of crap in the past for their CPUs. Now, on all of it is warranted, all of it, because some are complete trash. Some are pretty good performers. This one, pretty good performer. They actually made a good CPU in this one. So honestly, I hope it comes with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, but it would not be a bummer. It would not be a bummer or a deal breaker, in my opinion, if it had the 2400. It just wouldn't. I think that's a suitable CPU. Plus, they can save money on putting that in the phone. They're the manufacturer, so there's no profits that another company has to get. They're the manufacturer. So it should be a little cheaper on their end, right? So we'll see, but it will bring a flagship CPU. So you're not going to get stuck with a mid-range CPU. Storage options, you're going to see options of 128 3.1 UFS storage and 256 gigs of storage UFS 4.0. If that seems weird to you, that's exactly what they did for the base S24 model. We reported on this a while back, but the base model, the base S24, the 128 gig only got UFS storage 3.1. That's why when they came out, I said, guys, you don't buy the base 128 gig S24, because I know the carriers are going to push those hard at the stores, but don't do it. Because bumping up to 256, you get that much faster UFS 4.0 storage. Trust me, makes a difference. I mean, probably most people won't be able to tell the difference, but people like me and you will be able to tell, right? So be on the lookout for that. It looks like a decent phone now. So it looks like I will be able to recommend this to most people when it launches. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'm sure it'll be at the carriers. Samsung will have a deal for this as they do everything else, but looks like a decent phone to get. It'll be a big one, right? It'll be the size of this, really good size. Actually, it'll probably compete perfectly amongst. It's going to be it's got some tight competition, right? When it launches, we'll go over the competition because it really depends on the price, right? What are they going to launch it at? It's going to be $650, $649, $699, $599, who knows? But it'll be somewhere right around there between probably $550 and $650, somewhere between there, brand new. Let's see here. Speaking of Galaxy tablets, the S10 Plus, what do you know? Just went and got certified not through the FCC in America, got certified in, I think, South Korea, where they're manufactured. They get certified. But that's good news. It's good news for everybody. It's good news for us. That means it'll probably visit the FCC here sometime soon. So the model number's SM. Now, this is for the Plus. SM X826N as in Nancy. This tablet was also spotted in the IMEI database with a similar model number. Some markets will carry model numbers SMX820. Yes, it went through certification in Korea, Safety Korea. It's their version of the FCC. Very close. I'm very excited. I love these things. These are the best tablets not named iPad. The OnePlus, look, probably spec-wise, experience-wise, probably just as good. I prefer Samsung just because I got everything else with Samsung. The watch, the earbuds, the phones. So everything just pairs up, syncs up easily, better for me. It's just a personal thing, right? If somebody said, I'm going to go with the OnePlus Pad or Pad 2 over this S10 Plus, right? Hey, that's a great choice, right? I honestly don't have any issues. In fact, I was considering getting the OnePlus Pad. It's just, I knew this was coming out soon. And was like, yeah, I'm going to hold out. Plus, where is it? I'm looking for it. Oh, it's down there. Plus, I'm going to trade in my S9 Ultra to get an S10 Ultra. Save it. Samsung will give me like, what, $900? I only got to pay a couple $100. So it's not a big deal. And then I think the OnePlus, they had some deals on their pad on the second version of it, but I would have to shell out more money anyways. That's another story for another day. Let's see. Specs. So the S10 Plus, this is the Plus model. This is the one that they certified. Now, we're going to look into this in a second. I may be wrong, but I could have sworn, maybe y'all can help me. I could have sworn that Samsung is not releasing the base model tablet. I think they're just doing the Plus and the Ultra this year. I think. We'll look into it. But specs for the Plus model. 12.4-inch display. The S10 Ultra is expected to carry a 14.6-inch display. Both tablets will use dynamic AMOLED panels with up to 120 Hz refresh rate for smooth scrolling. Enhancements are anticipated in the camera, software, battery departments. Processor switch. Samsung is reportedly switching to a MediaTek processor for the S10 series, Tab S10 series. Both S10 Plus and S10 Ultra were spotted on Geekbench with that new MediaTek Dimensity 9300 plus. I thought it was 9400. I think I got this wrong. I wrote this up. Sorry. I have to go back and change it. 9400 plus. The new slates, the new tablets, are also expected to have Mali G720, MP12 GPU, and 12 gigs of RAM, at least one variant. I think the upgraded model for the base RAM will be 12, and then the upgraded Ultra model, I think it's a 512 gig or bumping up to the 1 terabyte. I think you get 16 gigabytes of RAM. Whatever it is, it's suitable. I don't have any issues with my tablet, and I got 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. So this is going to be launched in October. So this is right around the corner. I cannot wait. Now, as I mentioned, it could be launched alongside with the S24 FE. Now that the major leak came out for our previous story, the S24 FE, that's what I'm guessing. These might be launched right around the same time, if not the same day. They have done that in the past. I can't remember which launch it was. I think it was, maybe it was 2 years ago, something like that. They did the FE and the tablets on the same day, in the same event. So it could very well be launched on the same time, right? I would like to get both of these devices, an FE and a tablet. Definitely getting the tablet, but we'll see about the FE. I'll see if Samsung will send us one. But yeah, so be on the lookout. Look, not much of a design change. Here's the picture, right? It looks like regular Samsung tablets. Does have a tiny notch up front. No big deal. They got a nice classic design. So look, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Now, it's easy to say that with tablets. I'll say it might be a hypocrite because I troll Apple for not changing the iPhones, right? But phones are different. Tablets are different. Now, you can sit on a design of a tablet longer than you can a phone, but you can't sit on it for like 10 freaking years. I mean, I don't know. What is this? Samsung's going on like maybe the third or fourth year with this design language for their tablets, right? And that's fine. I have no issues. Actually, it's better for the consumer. The cases from the previous model fit the new model, so you don't have to go out and buy all new cases. You can buy, even if you get a new S10 Ultra, it's supposed to be the same dimensions as the S9, current S9 Ultra. What you can do is actually go buy a case for a Tab S8 Ultra, the one from 2 years, well, technically last year's model, but in October it'll be 2 years ago. Same design, same dimensions. The case I got for my S9 Ultra, Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra, fits the S8 Ultra, and it will fit the S10 Ultra. So the prices drop pretty low. So that's very good news for us. They don't change a thing, which is badass, right? The power button's in the same place, the volume button's in the same place, the cutouts, power, speakers, the USB Type-C port, everything's the same. Mics, cameras, awesome. So little unknown fact there, but that's a very, very good big bonus. So let's see here. What else was there? Apple car keys. So Apple's working with BMW to create a new app on iOS devices. Specifically, will be available for Apple Watches as well, because that's basically how you're going to unlock your BMW from now on. Well, obviously you can use a key, and then the key fob as well will have it unlocked, but BMW's working with Apple in actually bringing a unlocking mechanism and or NFC tag to your Apple Watch. And it's obviously paired through your phone for the credentials, and it obviously has to know that your identify your car, right? They'll have an NFC tag, I'm assuming, inside the door handle, and it'll get pretty close to your watch, and just open the car door with whatever watch with whatever hand you have your watch on. It'll read it, boom, beep, beep, and open up. So you don't even have to press a key. You don't even have to touch a key. All you got to do, have your watch on, obviously, and paired to your phone, and obviously have this, linked up before, but theoretically, just walk up to your car, open the car door, right? That's pretty badass. It's kind of a no-brainer. Duh, like, why didn't they think of this a long time ago? And I'm sure, look, 5-10 years from now, this will be the norm. iPhone, Android, whatever you have, this is going to be normal. You'll see this spread out throughout the manufacturers, throughout the tech community as far as phones and wearables, right? Because theoretically, you could use it on a watch to open your car door. And it'll also, in the future, work with more vehicles, right? Not just BMW, but you'll see it on Mercedes, and not just luxury vehicles. You probably see it on GM, Ford, Chevy, right? Stuff like that. I'm sure Tesla's probably got something already. I have no idea, but BMW has been working on this with Apple specifically to pair it inside Apple Wallet. So it's interesting. There's not a standalone app. You actually use Apple Wallet to link your watch, link your car, and your phone together. What do you know? Then this feature will be called, quote unquote, car keys. It's a very convenient way to interact with your car digitally. And just another way, look, theoretically, how I was reading up on this, you're not even going to need a key in the future. And I'm serious. The actual key to the car, as you know, most cars now, or at least luxury vehicles, are push start, right? You don't put a key in, you don't turn the ignition. A lot of them, you just get in the vehicle. The vehicle has sensors, knows that the key fob is inside the interior of the device. All you do is put your foot on the brake and push the start button. How this is going to work is you're not even going to need your key. So the key fob credentials that are traditionally programmed inside that key fob are actually going to be programmed, and the credentials are going to be stored on that NFC tag inside your watch and or phone. So once you go to open the door, it'll know that you're the owner. It'll unlock the door, and this all happens like within a split second. Once you go to sit down in the vehicle, all you do is put your foot on the brake and hit the start button. Again, without a key fob. All the credentials are going to be stored on your phone in your watch. So I think that's pretty badass. Again, rolling into the future, I'm sure this will be commonplace, right? 10 years from now. All car manufacturers, I'm sure everybody's going to be, at least new vehicles, right? I'm not talking about older vehicles. I'm talking about vehicles purchased brand new from probably 5 to 10 years from now, all going to have this feature. So just a really cool thing, bringing some technology from the phone world into the automobile world. That's where I actually spent a large portion, going back to my previous days. I actually spent a large portion of my life in automobile technology field. I have a degree in automotive mechanical engineering, and I worked with Toyota, Gulf States Toyota in Houston. So I love vehicles. I just, kind of incorporate the two here with this story. So got a vehicle and technology background. So very cool stuff here. Okay. What do we got here? I'm going to have to get out of here. Now, how many do we have? Are y'all still... Damn, I should have announced this. I should have announced this. So what I'm going to do is give away this CMF watch. Or CMF watch? Yeah. But I'll tell you what. Come back tomorrow, Saturday afternoon. I'm going to do this giveaway. I'm going to put a community post out. As soon as I end this live here in a second, I'm going to remind everybody. I'm going to schedule it early. I'm not just going to jump on live. Well, right? Yeah, hell yeah. It's a badass watch. I'm almost done with my review. I'm done recording. So I got permission from them to give away the watch. Still nothing about the phone yet. So I don't know. Just keep it until whenever. But we're good to go on the watch. Nothing, my rep at Nothing said you are good to go. So I'll schedule a live stream for tomorrow, Saturday afternoon. And right around, it'll probably be 3 p.m. tomorrow, because I got to watch preseason football for the NFL, for my NFL channel. So why don't we do 3? I'll schedule it and I'll put out a community post. Y'all will see 3 p.m. tomorrow on the eSIM Studios YouTube channel. Remember, you can only enter on the eSIM Studios YouTube channel. I'll put out all the details. Join us tomorrow. You could win this. I gotta go, guys. Peace. It is better. It is better. It is better than the Amazfit Band. Yeah. The battery life on here lasts for like 2 weeks. It's insane. And it's really cool. Y'all will like it. So join us tomorrow for your chance to win. Peace.